Summary story of Game of Thrones Season 1. Episode 1, Winter is Coming. The story begins in the frozen lands beyond the Wall. A massive ice barrier that separates the seven kingdoms of Westeros from the wild and untamed north. 3 rangers of the Night's Watch, an ancient order tasked with guarding the realm, venture into the icy wilderness. They are hunting for wildlings, nomadic people who live beyond the wall. But instead of finding wildlings, they encounter something far more terrifying. The White Walkers, ancient creatures of legend who bring death and cold. 2 of the rangers are slaughtered, while the third flees in terror, only to be captured by the Stark forces for desertion. In the south, in the castle of Winterfell, Lord Eddard, Ned Stark rules over the north. He is a man of honor, duty, and stern principles. Ned receives word of the deserters' capture and takes his sons, Robb and Bran, to witness the execution. Ned believes that the man who passes the sentence should swing the sword, teaching his sons the weight of leadership and justice. As they return to Winterfell, they find a dead direwolf, a symbol of House Stark, with a litter of live pups. The Stark children, Robb, Sansa, Arya, Bran, and even the bastard Jon Snow, each adopt a pup, a sign of the bond between the Starks and the North. Meanwhile, in the capital city of King's Landing, the Hand of the King, Jon Arryn, has died under mysterious circumstances. King Robert Baratheon, an old friend of Ned's, travels to Winterfell to ask Ned to become the new Hand. Robert is a boisterous and brash man, no longer the warrior he once was, but he still commands respect. With him comes his queen, Cersei Lannister, a beautiful but cold and calculating woman, and her twin brother, Jaime Lannister, a skilled and arrogant knight. Also in their retinue is Tyrion Lannister, the youngest sibling, a dwarf known for his sharp wit and love of wine. Ned is reluctant to leave Winterfell, but he feels it is his duty to serve the realm. His wife, Catelyn Stark, receives a secret letter from her sister, Lysa Arryn, Jon Arryn's widow, suggesting that Jon's death was not natural and that the Lannisters were involved. Catelyn urges Ned to accept the position to uncover the truth. Before departing, Ned's youngest son, Bran, climbs the walls of Winterfell, as he loves to do, and accidentally witnesses Jaime and Cersei in an incestuous relationship. To protect their secret, Jaime pushes Bran from the tower, leaving the boy's fate uncertain. Across the Narrow Sea, in the city of Pentos, we meet the exiled Princess Daenerys Targaryen and her cruel brother, Viserys. The Targaryens were the former rulers of Westeros, overthrown by Robert Baratheon in a rebellion. Viserys is desperate to reclaim the Iron Throne and arranges for Daenerys to marry Khal Drogo, a powerful warlord of the Dothraki Horse Lords. Though initially terrified, Daenerys begins to find her strength as she embraces her new role as Drogo's Khaleesi queen. She is given 3 dragon eggs as a wedding gift, a symbol of her house's ancient power. Back in Winterfell, as the Starks prepare to leave for King's Landing, Jon Snow, Ned's bastard son, decides to join the Night's Watch. He feels out of place in Winterfell and seeks a purpose beyond his status as a bastard. His uncle, Benjen Stark, a ranger of the Night's Watch, warns him of the harsh life ahead. But Jon is determined. The episode ends with a sense of foreboding. Bran lies unconscious, his fate uncertain. Ned and his daughters, Sansa and Arya, set out for King's Landing, while Jon heads to the Wall. Daenerys begins her journey with the Dothraki, and the White Walkers stir in the north. The words of House Stark echo ominously. Winter is coming.